Even though the NBA season just started, we have already a lot to talk about, and the Blazers are definitely one of the stories of the first week of NBA action. They are 4-0, standing at the top of the Western Conference behind not only Dame's efforts, who is back ladies and gentlemen, but also through team effort and great defense. Who would have thought that the Blazers would have such an impressive start to the season after an ugly preseason? Portland was blown out by Utah and Sacramento and lost to the second unit of Golden State. But in the season opener against the Kings, we saw a very different team, a team that came back from behind and won, but they also gained very positive feedback from the small ball lineup with Justice Winslow at the 5. This lineup with Josh Hart, Jerami Grant and Winslow, three very versatile players on both ends of the floor, and Dame with Anfernee, who can carry an offense by themselves, will be a problem as the season progresses. Then came the game against the Suns, one of the better teams in the league. Dame dropped 41 points and 5 3-pointers in the second game back after missing 10 months of action, but the hero of the game was his backcourt partner Simmons, who won the game with 7 seconds remaining in overtime. For years, when it came down to the game-winning, game-tying, clutch in general shots, it was Dame time in Portland, and Dame time only. Now Simmons is a valuable option in the clutch, and keep in mind that he had 10 out of his 22 in the fourth against the Kings in the season opener. Portland continued to impress against the biggest disappointment of the season, the Lakers. Another 40-piece by Lillard, and how good it feels to have Dame back in full strength in the NBA. The Lakers had the game won, but a bad decision and a super tough clutch layup from Jerami Grant turned the tide in Portland's favor. For the second game in a row, another player other than Dame showed up when it mattered most. It really feels like a breath of fresh air in Portland. Dame is not the sole option in offense, and the team is finally playing some solid defense. And all that momentum carried on in the game against another high-level team, the Denver Nuggets. Once again, the Blazers found themselves trailing, pun intended, with as many as 13 in the first half, but in the second, well, Simmons took it personally.
It became personal with me.
Now he'll defend Lillard outside. It will snap off a pass to Simmons. He'll trigger from long range and drains the three. Right. He'll steady, give to Simmons. Had a notion. Steps back, fires the triple. Got it. Oh. Absolutely, they're going to call technical fouls. So he said that was one way I was able to kind of tamp down that enthusiasm of Hart. And Simmons is officially on fire. Simmons releases, scores another three.
I think we know where the Blazers want to go with this basketball. They waste no time.
Simmons rushing off the screen, drilled it straight away and got knocked down. Simmons thirsty for it, comes to it. He'll lift off again and hit another one. Anfernee Simmons.
Stop it.
After 6 threes and 8 consecutive shots overall, the 23-year-old turned a close game into a blowout for the Blazers. For the third consecutive game, Dame scored 30-plus points, finished with 31 and 8 assists, Grant chipped in with 21 points, and Big Nurk had a double-double with 13 points and 12 rebounds. In 4 games after playing last time on December 31st, 2021, Dame is averaging 33.3 points, and is shooting 50% from the field and 40% from 3. He said before the season started that his abdominal muscle fixed from surgery and he is now able to get where he wants, when he wants, but there is more than that. A motif is starting to appear. The Blazers are not just relying on Dame's amazing play so far, but they are a cohesive unit on both ends of the floor throughout those 4 starting games. Every game there is another hero. The small ball lineup, Dame, Josh Hart, Grant, Simmons, etc. They are finding ways to compete and ultimately win games so far. The wins against the Lakers and the Suns were hard, it came down to the clutch, but those are the wins that build character and toughness. Those are the wins that will be crucial for the development of the young guys on the roster. The most important thing is that everybody understands their role in Portland. The veterans are on the same page, ready to guide and lead the more inexperienced players. Hart, Winslow, Eubanks and Grant lead by example on defense. They fight for rebounds, they go 100% with their defensive tasks. On offense, Dame and Simmons are understanding when to shoot and when to make the extra pass to their teammates, building in the way trust and positive vibes in the team. and the bench might be able to change the game here and there with the energy and athleticism of Little and Sharp, and all of that without the contributions of one of the most impactful perimeter defenders in Gary Payton II, who is recovering from an injury. Looking at what the guys say in interviews and seeing how they play on the court, you can see that they are perceiving themselves as a unit, and they'll do what benefits the unit. For me, the defense is a prime example of that. Even before the season started, everybody on the team from Chauncey Billups to the players understood that to have a chance of being truly competitive, they must be better defensively. And so far they are doing just that, even if it means that Nurk will have to spend more time on the bench. They are trying to understand why and where they are running on defense, when to pass and where to shoot on offense, and that is the reason why Dame believes this is sustainable. Only time will tell how good the Blazers will be. For now, they are showing that they can clinch a playoff spot and that they are a team that is super fun to watch. But what do you guys think about the Portland Trail Blazers so far? What part of their game has caught your attention the most? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to click that subscribe button for more NBA content now that the season has started. I have been Bill, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.